Working with DubSpot, it's a hive, a creative hive where people come to learn, teach, and share. And we teach from 6 years old up.
Okay, so show me your app. Tell me, what does your app do?
Well, the app is actually, we're calling it an enhanced graphic novel. The name of the company that we set up is Dub Fiction, just because dub being the element of music, but fiction kind of incorporating that literary element. So just as DJs are akin to mashing together audio now, what we're trying to do is bring that gap a little closer between the audio and the visual.
Okay, let's check it out.
Great. So the first project's called The Heretic of Ether, and The Heretic of Ether was developed by Roz Messinai, who's concert level performance musician, but he's also an electronic dance musician. So a number of his friends that he enlisted for help on the project, Code 9, Marianne Hobbs from the BBC, Space Ape, are all very prominent people in electronic dance music. So he got them all to kind of contribute original material. So what we started to do was curate not only music, but also art and visual.
Okay, so you've developed a technology that can take music, visuals, and narratives from stories and comic books and create a full sort of movie, if you will, on your iPad app.
It's an alternate media experience. That's why we're calling it an enhanced graphic novel, because a graphic novel may have still images, but this is a mixture between still images, moving images, and treated video.
Media is sort of a buzzword in San Francisco right now. How do you see that movement in this app?
So we wanted to see how we could bring the best experience to the viewer possible. And where that landed us was getting to a place where we wanted the experience for the user to be able to have a visceral experience reading, but also have an experience off the page. So through using augmented reality, we started just doing some experiments. So living in New York, you know what this is, right?
MetroCard.
So it's a MetroCard. So a MetroCard means subway. Mm-hmm. So for us, we're like, all right, maybe this is our first kind of communication with our audience. Let's see what we can do. So we put the MetroCard up. And anytime you see a MetroCard, that scene of the subway tunnels is going to come up.
Okay, for viewers who don't know what augmented reality is, can you just give us sort of an idea of what that is?
Augmented reality is really, at its base form, call and response for media. So what you're doing is you're actually selecting a target, and that's your marker. And anytime your viewer or your camera sees that marker, you can tell it to respond by playing a movie, bringing up an image, a 3D model, a web link, a link to buy something. One of the big companies that's really making an impression is Ikea. Ikea's new catalog is completely augmented reality. So every page that you look at, if you look at it through a viewer, if you're looking at a bed, you'll look at the bed with a completely different spread. If you're looking at a shelving unit, you'll look at it with a completely different configuration. So that's really helpful because, Ikea's got a ton of products, but they can't put them all in that one catalog. So what they've done is created an app so that if you have the app, you get the additional content from the catalog, but you also have a very quick and easy button so you can say, buy this right now. So there's where the commerce is really starting to meet the industry and the technology.